Welcome, and here we're looking at the US dollar on the daily chart, and what I want to point out here is that this particular move up through here, we can still count this as wave 1, an A wave here, a B wave here, and a C wave here in 5 waves, which we have got through here, not quite finished, and then as wave 2 here, so wave 1, ABC for 2, and pushing up through here. Now the breaking of the 80-50 here just broke down 1 degree of structure, so that rearranged this to be the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave. Now if the market moves down, takes out this red line here, the low of this particular move here, then we've got a larger bear market structure coming in from that point, okay? And that in the other side to the euro here would be this particular high here, so roughly 137.40. So if that gets breached, then we've got a bigger bull market, and this particular structure here that we've got, this particular chart here, is the alternative count to the one on the site that we've been looking here at in the morning report, and essentially that looks at this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then ABC back, as we were looking for that low in here yesterday, and then a move higher. However, that's all well and good, but it still can be this move up here as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here, okay, and terminating into the 137 area here. But if it moves up into and takes this high out here, then this becomes not the C wave terminating here, but a wave 3 that would be looking further up through here, and that would be something of wave 1 here, wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the third wave, okay? So it's not until these things here are breached that we can say what's what here. All we can do is trade, take positions within the inside of the structure that we're basically working with here. And in this particular case here, on the 1 hour chart, we're looking for an impulse wave to the upside, and I believe that either this high or this high is wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 to move up through here. So it can fail here, but at the same time, the 137 is a whole number, so we're going to see, you know, a reaction through this area through here anyway. But if we just go in a little bit smaller through here, this is how I've got it counted up. I'm not quite happy with this count, but I know this is corrective here and we'll make a new high here, and that's fine. You want to be long off the 72 here, but the main point here is that, you know, we can expect a little sort of 5 wave structure up here making a new high, and then we can expect some type of corrective pattern across here. After that, if it develops support on the 37, then that's the timing, correct timing to go, you know, back into it from here to here, just trade and get out. Yes, it can go higher, but it'll get choppy in 10, 20, and 30 here, as you know, where the orders will be sitting. Okay, that said, the Australian dollar here, well, as you know, we were expecting a high to come in here, which was nailed, and then we're looking for an A and a B and a C here. There's a couple of ways we could count this here. This move down here may be still the first leg here, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 retesting 90 here and wave 5 down, then the B wave, and then this here. So I'm a little bit unsure about that. This is the way of looking at it so far. It's kind of 3 waves down here, okay? Now, I've put this here as the B wave rather than wave 4 because it's pulled back up to the circle's the 50, and the bottom of the circle is always 50 and the top is always 61.8. So it's pulled back up into the 50-60% retracement area, which is acting more like a wave B. So we need to look at this as an A wave and a B wave and a C wave here. So look, either way, the 90 is a medium level, and if that becomes support and tested support, not trading above it is not support. The breakout's important, but the retest is more important. So if it develops a support here, then, you know, you can take out these either of any high, you know, from here and go long from that point. But otherwise, we'll be looking for it to move down in 5 waves and pretty much the length of this one here. I looked at this. I've looked at this this morning, and the you know, it does appear that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here for 1 and 2, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here to complete, like, but that's just like the third wave or the ABC here, and this pulling back up here can be the fourth wave. It hasn't breached any rules by overlapping wave 1 in here, and that 90-20 would be a breach there. So, you know, we need to look at it, and it's very, you know, I'm always harping on about when a market comes through a level, it'll go back and retest it. So that's what it's doing. This particular move up through here can be counted bullish or bearish in terms of an A wave, a B wave, and then the C wave here. Now, if the C wave is going to come in, then it would look like this. This is all wave 1 to here, wave 2 to here, and this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just getting the third here, the fourth. So there'll still be something like this growing through here. That's if we take this as an A and a B and a C wave. In a bullish sense, if we took this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 1, 2, well, 3, 4, 5, it's still going here. So either way, it can be taken as a count here. So I mean, this is more like an expanded flat here. So up for 1 and back for 2 here, then an A, B, and C here. But this is all 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ABC for 4, 5, and then 5 here. So this is all wave 1 here and wave 2 here as such. And then we've got wave 1 and 2 here. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, ABC here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still whichever way you look at it, it still wants to push up more, but this will be corrective here. If the group 2 here, the 65, 72 and the 80 become the retested resistance, and the 72 here being the first sign of that, if the market drops below group 2 here, then you know you're definitely in wave C unfolding from that point. Okay, moving on to the Euro Australian. This happened pretty quick, actually. We've been sort of nailing this quite well, I thought. So we were looking for wave 4, which we got. Then we we're looking for a move down as wave 5, which we got, and shorting down there and covering that. And the bounce happened a little bit quicker than I expected it to. And but we did count a nice 5 waves down here on the intraday, didn't we? Really sort of nailed it as like being the low. But the thing that bugs me now is that this move up through here as a wave 4, pulling back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree is correct, and we sort of were looking at 153 as a target area, and that's good. However, this move up through here is in 5 waves. So what that does, if we get 5 waves here, that means we're going to get, you know, the A, the B, and the C here, and then we're going to get another 5 up through here, which would take it too far up because the wave 4 pulls back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. So what I was also thinking, we've had this here for a while. We've had this as a low of 5 of 3 of A here. Well, not A, that would be over here. But if we pull in take wave 3 out and put the alternative count in here as wave C, then that can bring the wave A here. And that would be quite satisfactory as well for this being an impulse wave up. So we could actually get here, we could get up for 1, back for 2, up for 3, 4, and 5, and start getting the run up to here. And that would eliminate this situation here of this wave, one more wave coming down from here. So the idea is pretty much to go long from here. So if we can just drill in here for a moment. Here's the 5 waves that I was going on about. Now, you know, if I put wave 5 just here, then realistically, this ABC here that I got could also fit into here, an A here, B wave to here, and the C wave to clear all this up into here, and that could be it here, and that could be the actual retracement here. A little bit small and compared to what's gone on here, but it does bring up a case for that. I've just got this on a smaller chart here. Yeah. Okay, so what I was thinking, because you can see here that this is a nice ABC here, and I can see this is 5 waves here, and when you see it sort of when you see a market, moves down sharply, 1 and 2 and the 3 and the 4 here, and you can see that, but just basically you can see it slowing down here. So what we could do here, if this was going to fail, it would fail from under the group 1 here, the 3 here. So if support comes on top of group 1 here, then get a very small position and look to get one onto 40 and then get more on top of 50, because we could be at the beginning of something moving up quite strong from that point. So I'll leave you to think about that one. The pound yen, sorry, I was having some other computer difficulty somewhere else there. Right, so where are we up to here? The pound yen. So let me just refresh myself. I just want to have a look at the euro yen just to bring myself back in here a little bit. Yes, right. This one actually had the better count here of 5 waves moving up through here, and we were looking for, I'll just stay with this one for a moment, the euro yen here. We were looking for wave A down, wave B up here, and that seems to be the case here, and then we'll be looking for wave C down through to here for either 2 or B here, not that it matters, but this move down here, this could also just pop its head up above the 140 there, which is a little bit higher up there, probably not so much high, but basically up here, and then looking for 5 waves down here to the previous low here. And if that's the case, then the buying opportunity would be in here, and you look for that on after it moves down, be below 139, and then gets back on 139 and nice tested support, then go long from here. And this picture would be it here. So at 139 here, you see how this has come down through here, then gone up, then retested, then you'll take that high out through there. So that's what you do if this case here. Now, if the 140, if this is wrong and the A, B, C is all tied up, this A and this B here and this C here somehow tied up into here, and this is up for 1 and back for 2, up for 1 and back for 2, and it keeps building up here, then you still need to wait for 140 to become a retested support here. So there'll be a reaction here anyway, and then there'll be some workings across here. So taking those highs out here would get you into the third wave, or the wave C, moving to the upside there. And that's the same for the pound yen as well here. And that's at this stage here, we're looking at this being the A wave, then an A and a B and a C for the B wave here, and then moving down through here. So perhaps if the top of group 1 here, the 170.30 becomes a really nice retested support. If you want to be a bit safer, go for the 40, but the 30 normally does the trick. And it's got to be, the price can trade above it. Let's just drill into that a bit here. So realistically, we were looking for a C wave moving up here, and the yen crosses are following the S&P 500 as well, as we mentioned yesterday and whatnot. So this is probably a wave 3 and 4 here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. So it's still got to come back and retest the top of group 1 here, and that retest would be it can come down to the 20. It'd have to get it's got to get back up above there, you know what I mean? So finding some sort of break to the upside there, if that's going to be the case, but allow that to play out through there. And obviously if it comes back down through here, it will be like the euro yen and be in a C wave from that point. So as always, 130, 170, 30 top of subgroup 1. If it becomes tested support like this here, then take the top out here, then go long from that point. All right, that's it. Cheers.